Good evening, glorious people, and welcome, 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 welcome. We are here live on Twitch. I know it's late. It's a late night, but for me, it's a perfect time for me. This is the perfect time for me. I'm going live right now, and we're going to get into some more of NCAA 25. As everybody knows, the next game's coming out here soon. I had planned on trying, I still plan on trying to get this season finished. So here's to trying to get this finished. I've got 4 games on the slate, and I've got essentially 2.5 days before I go back to work to finish this. So right now we're looking at the Navy. We're looking at Navy, Virginia Tech, Washington State, and Stanford as the final 4 games. I'm going to try to get as many of these done as humanly possible. I know I'm going to try to get. I want to try to at least get the final 4 games done today and tomorrow. I want to get them done before the weekend, because I go back to work on the weekend. The irony of working the overnight position. But anyway, we're gonna get into the Navy game. So I know I'm gonna get Navy and Virginia Tech out of the way today. If I can get Washington State done too, we'll do that. Just kind of feel the vibes of it and just see how everything goes. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's see. I think I finished recruiting. Let me see. Oh, I got so many points left. Don't know what to do. Okay, hang on a second. His visit is the Virginia Tech visit. So he's done. Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, never mind. I didn't do recruiting. Because I didn't know I had. Okay, so I've got recruits I need to take off the board real quick. Wow, we're only down to 21 recruits. Ooh. I did not know that. Okay, but he's not ready to visit yet. Nothing that he's hit. Then, yeah, we still want to wait on that. All right, so yeah, we pretty much got all of our positions covered as far as targets that I see. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just jump into the game. All right, so it's gonna be Navy and Notre Dame at home. And since we're playing Navy, I'm going to break out the Shamrock Series uniforms to play against the Navy midshipmen. Oh, really? Interesting. Oh, I think these are the uniforms that they wear when they play Army. Yeah, let's just stick with the normal away uniforms. I think we'll do that. All right, so we're going to jump into it. That's going to be Navy versus Notre Dame. Again, we're going to try to get, I'm going to try to get 2 games out of this today.
Welcome, everyone, to the house that Rodney built, Notre Dame Stadium, underneath the watchful eye of Touchdown Jesus, the home of the Fighting Irish. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys,
all right, we're going to jump in, and we're going to get the ball open and kick against the Navy. All right, here we go. Oh, down at the 21. We'll take it. All right, so we've won 9 in a row against Navy.
Adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Oh shit.
Offense set on first down.
Whoopsie. Lost track of the time there. Yeah. I lost track of time there. No, unfortunately, I don't.
Power football with the run. Into the pile, maybe got one.
I don't have a lot of time to stream daily, usually. I try to stream.
These are body blows, and as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
I dropped it.
Riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time.
Ooh, down he goes at the 40.
Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not.
Okay, so we're going to let the defense do their thing, and we'll see where things go. Okay, well, we've got the ball back with 4 minutes to go, and we'll have the ball. Bad thing.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Oh, damn.
There's just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. A little screen to the running back. They make the
and that's going to come back.
On the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They're setting up the screen. Oh, what a move! They
got the first down there.
He's moved the chains, and the screen
executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Oh, what a move.
Got 4. Nice going. Okay, let's see.
Pick up on the run, it's second down. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. To the ground with the back. No, he just flat ran over it. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to sling it through and get some positive yards.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Now, I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they. All
right, so the first quarter has come to an end. It's tied, but we're closing in on a touchdown. So hopefully we can get this ball across the end zone and get a score. And not have to settle for a field goal.
You see the offense is sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. 3rd and goal, where the
I think I see where I want to go with it, but we'll see.
Contenders and pretenders.
And nope, he dropped it. Damn. All right, so we're looking at a field goal.
And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance.
It is up, it is good, and we got 3 on the board.
Finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Navy offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Just had no...
Sorry, I'm having a bit of an issue here. Looks like with the latency, so bear with me a second. Okay.
First down here for the offense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Oh.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The offense set for a first down play. Let's go. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Offense gets set for second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man downfield.
There we go.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
This is exactly why third down is practiced every single day. Third and short, third and medium, third and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on third down.
Let's see if
Going
we
to
can
work
run
on
this.
second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Cantrell. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He makes a grab.
Damn, down at the goal line.
Short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Ooh, stuck at the goal line.
Lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they...
Touchdown with the fullback.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Okay.
If they didn't
Shit.
get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game.
I had my controller down at my feet. Yeah. Come on.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And with the
Yeah, we're still going to get the extra point. It's not going to matter.
And a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the...
All right, so the defense is going to take the field again, and it got the ball back. On the 32. Wow. Damn. Okay, so the first half is pretty much been our way.
Now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Down! Damn, he had it.
But this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Come on, Kofa, you were my man there on that catch. You.
Now holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling. Put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ball.
There we go, Cam. Nice catch by Cam Williams there. Got the first down to the 20.
Cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Ooh, that one.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast, wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team there.
He'll just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle.
Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Gets it in. Touchdown, Irish. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolled. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers to the offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the
extra point is up. It is good. 17-0.
Lead at 17. Quick work on that
So
drive, just 4 plays. And they
what I'm going to do here after the end of this half, we're going to bring in the backups because I mean it's Navy. It's just I don't want to risk anybody getting hurt, so we're going to bring in the backups in the second half. All right, we got 41 seconds to go. We are going to be giving Navy the ball in the second half. We're at the 31-yard line, so let's see how the first couple of plays roll out here, and we'll see what we're going to do after.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they
Oh, come on.
Now Palmer's a different animal.
Damn, the Copa.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
So, post route.
Looking to move it through the air.
Shit!
And they
Damn it, he got on my
the
ass.
heat, and he goes down with a sack.
All right, screw it. We're just gonna run out the quarter. At this point, I'm just gonna run out the quarter. I'm gonna take
We
my.
played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays
Okay,
out.
so
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
all right, so it's gonna be. We're gonna bring in the backups real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and swap. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring in the backups. Just gonna do the whole mass sub backups. We'll just do that. Come on. I know my internet's slow sometimes, but come on. All right, so we got the backups in for both the offense and the defense. We're going to kick the ball off to start the third quarter.
And they thought about a return, then thought
If this game gets out of control, which I think it will, we're probably just going to kind of just speed through the fourth quarter. And that way we can get to the next game. All right, so they get a field goal to start off the third quarter. Interesting. Navy trying to pick away. All right, let's see what the backups can do here. And we're going to start with the ball on the 37. As CJ Carr is in the backfield with... Oh, damn. Nice team, man.
They'll run it. Really good effort on that one to work his way.
Nice team.
42.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Oh, shit.
What a snag by the defense.
Ah, crap.
Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline.
Oh, there we go. He gets up to the 48. Past midfield, and we're on our way.
Refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
To the air, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
After that last completion, it's second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Smashes through.
Picked up 3, 3rd and 1.
Library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Tackle is made.
Got up to the 32.
First down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down. Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
And a nice
got 9 there on that carry.
Finally makes the stop.
Yeah, this coach
We're up to the 23-yard line. We got about less than a minute to go. There's a handoff again. First down, up to the 15. We got 45 seconds and counting to go until the final quarter starts. All right, come on. Come on, man. Gotta get that offensive line better.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
Yeah, they got 2. Okay, so we got 20 seconds left.
Play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's
got the first. Down to the 3. So we're going to roll into the final quarter, up 17-3 as the final seconds kick off. And we're going to look forward to...
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
Okay, so we got the final quarter coming in. We got 3. We're down on the 3 with 6 minutes to go. Let's see if we can get this punched in.
Slams it ahead.
Well, that will be a no. Got an idea. Let's see here. We're going to run. We're going to run that speed option.
Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. On the option.
Okay.
Now the toss.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. Somebody got an XP goal.
That'll give them a little
Sweet.
more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8.
Oops.
Like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 21 over Penn State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
All right, so we're up 23-3. We're going into the final quarter. Oh, damn.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field.
You know what I'm going to do for a moment, because I want to do this. I'm going to jump to
First down for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Massey.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get them.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
All right, so we're looking at 3rd and 11.
The game trailing by a bunch of points is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football, and right now offensively they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed.
Bryce Young getting the tackle.
Get to the quarterback
Ooh.
for another negative.
Bryant Young's kid there with his 2nd sack of the day. We got 3rd and 11. I like it. Welcome to the jungle.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right.
Oh, damn. That hurt. Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I figured they'd go for it. They've got nothing to lose. They're down by 3 scores, essentially.
He puts a lot of air under it down the
sideline. Ooh, damn.
Downfield and incomplete.
Whoa,
The defense holds.
Whoa, what the hell?
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Oops.
They make the stop right there.
Guys, I like the fact that... Come on, man. Damn. All right, so...
Forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching.
All right, fellas.
This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes.
All right, we got the 1st down. We're down after the throw that the computer made because, well, it didn't switch out when I took possession of the ball. Interesting.
Fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
All right, we got 7. We're looking at 2nd and 3.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Got the score. That's going to put us up by a little bit more.
They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
All right, so we're up 29-3 with the extra point to come. Pick it up. It is good. We're up 30-3.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score.
Oh, shit. Well, this is going to be fun. I didn't get any air on.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes.
I didn't get any air on that ball. I'm surprised it went that far. Oh, man. This is interesting. All right, so we're going to look to pretty much... Well, we're going to get the ball back with 3:16 left. 3:16. Oh, God. Oh my God. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get the ball with 3:16 left.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has
Ooh,
it.
ooh.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead.
All right, so we're good to go.
Establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock
You know what? We're going
it
to
continues to tick. So let's
turn
see
the
they
2
choose to
clock
keep the ball on
on.
the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give on the inside. Makes
Got
the
first
tackle
down to
right
the
at
28.
28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. They've got it inside the 30.
We're going to let it go down to the 2-minute warning.
We
They
reached
ain't
the
doing
2-minute
shit.
warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll go to the ground. A strong tackle
got
and
2.
wrap up from the junior.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they
Got
built
4
this
on
lead.
that one.
They've had a great day today. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get
All
late in
right, the
game
final
and you know they're
seconds of
running
the clock
football,
are ticking.
and you
We're
don't
sitting
stop.
at
It's
3rd
been
and
that
4 on the
kind of day for this
22.
defense. They haven't played well. They're
We're
going to have to go to the well.
going to
and
get the
figure
first
some things
down.
out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
This is an offense that leads
We're going to let the clock, we're going to have to snap the ball one more time,
They're versatile. They can
which
throw
we
it,
are.
they can run it. They've got so much balance. That's what makes them so
That's going to be it. We're going to let the clock run out. We're going to pick up the win here 30-3 over Navy. I knew we were going to win. I wanted to get the backups in and get things going.
Between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, so we pick up the win 30-3. So we pick up 423 experience points. So we move to 7-2 on the gear. Navy falls to 1-6. All right, so we got a commitment from left guard LaMichael Antoine from Dayton, Ohio. We also got a commitment from Antoine Simmons from Cincinnati, Ohio. And Tua Nickum, middle linebacker Tua Nickum from Gardner, California. So we got 3 more commitments. We've got, let's see, I think I saw 4 players. Yeah, 4 players that are in their top 3, and we are either number 1 or number 2. We are number 1 with quarterback Quantarius Garbut and quarterback Marco Stewart. We are number 2 with defensive end Kevin O'Leary, and number 2 with outside linebacker Brendan Sukarini. Wow, I cannot say that name to save my own life. All right, so we are about ready to move on. So, independent defensive player of the game was Bryce Young. He had 2 sacks, 2 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and that was it. Oh, offensive player of the game, Jeremy Twellin. He had 17 carries, 76 yards, and 2 touchdowns against the Navy. And that's it. So, we are going to go into the next game. We're looking at we're at home game. It's going to be against Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is 5-3, 4-2 in conference play. We are 7-2. We are sitting at number 11 in the country. And oh wow. Okay, so the first CFP poll is come out as we enter week 10. And we are sitting at number 11. Miami is sitting at number 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at this at this poll. So we are looking at Miami sitting at number 1. They're coming off of a victory against Virginia Tech last week. They played Cal this upcoming week. Oregon is sitting at 2. Ohio State sitting at 3. USC at 4, South Carolina at 5, Tennessee, Stanford, Michigan, Kentucky, and then Washington round out the top 10. Of course, we are sitting at right on the outside at number 11 at 7-2. Texas Tech is at number 12. Kansas State, Boise State, Georgia, Penn State, Liberty, Jacksonville State, Coastal Carolina, Iowa State, Charlotte, Fresno State, Florida, Pittsburgh, and UCLA finish out the top 25. Wow. Interesting. So, no Alabama. I'm intrigued. I want to see what Alabama's record is. I'm intrigued to see what their record is. So, let's take a look at the conference standings. I want to see, where is Alabama? So, let's go look at the SEC for a minute. Ooh, damn. Okay, 3-5 on the year. Damn, that's bad. That's bad by Alabama standards. That's bad. Ooh, 3-5 on the year, 1-3 in conference play. They are 3-3 at home, and they're 0-1 on the road. Out of the 8 games they played, okay. Let's take a look at their schedule then, because I'm curious. How did they have such a bad year? What is their schedule look like? All right, so Alabama here, Alabama. Here we go. Okay, so they start the year off with a win against West Virginia. They lost to SMU 27-21. They beat San Jose State. Interesting. I wonder where the... Oh. They beat SMU, or they lost to SMU at home. They beat San Jose State at home. They lost to Ohio State on the road. So they've only, let's see, they've only played, oh wow. So they've only played one road game so far, and they lost it to Ohio State. They're actually, oh my God, they're actually in the middle of a 4-game losing streak. No, I'm sorry, 5. No, I'm sorry, nope, never mind, 3. Never mind, 3, because they beat Texas A&M week 6, 27-23, and then they lost to Ole Miss 31-25, Texas 42-39, and then this past week they lost to Mississippi State 39-31. They will finish the year. They actually lost senior night. Damn. They actually lost senior night to Mississippi State because the rest of their games are on the road. They're going to face number 9 Kentucky in Lexington. They're facing number 23 Florida in the Swamp. Then they're facing Arkansas on the road, and then they're finishing the year in the Iron Bowl against Auburn. And Auburn right now is sitting at 5-3, a complete opposite of Alabama's record, but they have a better conference record because they're 2-2 in conference. Damn, it's a bad year to be Alabama. Shit. That's bad. I was curious, man. Shit. Ooh. Okay, so let's take a look at the bracket for the CFP for a minute. I'm curious to see what let's take a look at the CFP bracket. Let's see where everybody is. Okay, so of course we're on the outside looking in because we're not in the top 10. That's to be expected. All right, so if the season was to end today, the top 4 teams would be Miami, USC, South Carolina, and Jacksonville State. Fresno State would get the other automatic bye, or the other automatic qualifier at number 12, but they would draw Oregon. The 8-9 matchup would be Stanford and Michigan in Palo Alto. It would be Washington and Ohio State and Columbus, and then Tennessee and Kentucky and Knoxville. Ooh, damn. I don't envy anybody in that first round right now, but this is only week 1, so not too bad. National championship game this year for the 2027 season will be played in NRG Stadium in Houston. So that sounds like fun. Alrighty, so let's get into recruiting. Let's get some recruiting out of the way. So we're gonna move up the recruits that have signed with us. We're gonna drop anybody who has dropped us, which I don't think it's anybody yet. I don't think we've lost anybody. Nope. Alright, let's take a look at that ready to visit list. It still has not changed. Let's see. It still doesn't have anything open. But we got to schedule a visit within the next 2. We've only got 2 more spots. It's either going to be Washington State or the bye week. I'm going to go ahead and schedule the visit for Washington State. Honestly, I think I'm going to pick the pro potential because usually for most guys that ends up being a green check mark. So I'm gonna go for pro potential here. Alrighty, so we've got 410 points to spend. I'm not going to spend any points on anybody who's already maxed out. He's at 50, he's maxed out. So anybody here is at 50. Okay, so we have nobody signed at the quarterback yet. We still have a left tackle that's out. Okay. The D-ends are still out, and so is the outside linebacker and the safety. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at that. Okay, so we've got Mitch Vickerson. That was we got him signed. Let's see, we got him signed, so that would give us 4. Oh, we're losing 2. Okay. All right. Let me go see if I can find another. Let me go see if I can find another tackler. So let's go ahead and get these 2 guys up on the board. Offer them scholarships. Get them recruited real quickly. Okay, so we got 2 more tackles on the board. Yes, the right tackles, but yeah, I can still move one to the left if I get one signed. So, let's see what happens. What else do we need? What else was there? We have quarterbacks, but we've got to be targeted. We just need one to sign. Defensive ends and outside linebacker and then safety. Okay, so we've got 4 defensive ends. 2 have already done recruiting visits. Oh, Kevin O'Leary, okay. Kevin O'Leary's in his top 3. We're at number 2. Denton Isaac hasn't hit his top 5 yet. We're at number 1, so hopefully we can keep that up. So we're good on that. Rashad Hurley is sitting at. He's interested number 3, but he's looking at Oklahoma hard. Alabama's up above us, but we've got a week 12 visit scheduled. And then R.J. Hooper is pretty much, he's looking at us, and everybody else is going, what the hell? We need to get him, he needs to get his top, he needs to narrow his schools from 8 to 5 before we can set him up for a visit. And at that, the only thing that we can positively schedule a visit for would be the pro potential. Okay, so outside linebacker, we've got. Okay, so he's in his top. Oh hell, shit. Okay, so he is in his top 3. Oh damn. Okay, he's got. Okay, so we might want to go look for another one. Let's go look for a couple more outside linebackers just in case, because I don't want to. Okay, so we got one more. And then let's go ahead and throw. Let's go ahead and throw 2 more on the list. Maybe we get lucky. Okay, and then I believe it was the safety. Okay, so we have a strong safety side. Okay, we're losing 1. We're replacing 1 with the guy we brought in. Let's go see if there are any other safeties, strong safeties that we can recruit. I think there are. Yeah, we got 1 that's already committed. He's close to signing with somebody. Ooh, let's see. Let's put him on the board, see if maybe we can get him. I mean, worst comes to worst, he says no. And we can't get him, so I'd rather give it a shot and be like, oh, well, we didn't get him, versus, oh, well, we didn't even try. Okay, so we've got the majority of our So we've got a recruiting board back in stock. Okay, so all right. So we're gonna get ready for the Virginia Tech game here shortly. Again, we're gonna be playing Virginia Tech at home. We are 7-2, 11th in the CFP. We're playing Virginia Tech. It should be this. I don't want to say this is going to be a cakewalk game, but we should win this as long as we control the ball. All right, let's see. What is it? Ooh, I like those. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. I like their way out. What are we doing? So if we wanted them to go all white, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I think I do want them to go all white. Yeah, let's do the all white here. Okay, so we're going to get ready to jump into this one. And let's see if Notre Dame can keep it up and get another win here.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, where they will shake down thunder from the sky to cheer on their Fighting Irish, and hoping that plenty of echoes will reverberate in victory at the end of the game. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue.
I think we've got, I remember right, I think we've got one more game before, I think the next game is Senior Day. Yeah. Now I do remember. We got one more game after this. This will be Senior. The next game will be Senior Day, and then we've got the Stanford game on the road. And that will be pretty much the end of the season.
And it'll be a touchback.
So Virginia Tech kneels the ball at the 25. Davy Belfort is the junior quarterback coming in.
The energy and the engine of the offense. There's a certain charisma that he has.
All right, so here we go. Let's see what the defense does on the first drive. So Virginia Tech goes down the field, gets a field goal. We've got under 3 minutes to go in the quarter, and we're looking at our first drive. We're picking up the ball at the 24-yard line.
Set for first down. Leaves it with the running back.
Oh, and no carry and no yards. Okay, it happens.
Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling.
Come on, Sinclair White.
Line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
And Trail gets 9. So we're going to punt the ball.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
Kick is up, it is away. We will see a return from Virginia Tech. And they take down at the 32. So let's see if the defense can hold them or if they get on the board again. And Virginia Tech gets stopped. We will get the ball at the 20 with 36 seconds left in the first.
Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in.
Hey, we got 4 yards on that first play.
So you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They're bringing heat.
Ah, hell. I thought Minchie was going to get a shot and run for it, but that didn't happen.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not
Well,
close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll
that sucked.
down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the
Rico Dial there. Oh, making that tackle. All right, so we're 0 for 2 on offensive possession so far. Hopefully we can put something together and get something out of this. We're getting a ball at the 9.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
We're backed up.
That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive
We
this time.
got 2 on the first play.
A little bit more balance. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up. And
Got 5 on that one, so we're looking at 3rd and 3.
Out to the 15.
Let's see if we can get the first down here.
Third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game.
Oh, damn. Oh, he made it.
Good job.
I thought he dropped it.
To get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
I thought he dropped it.
Coming to the line with another 1st down. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, I
If
tried.
you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
Cut your losses.
right, absolutely slide. Don't take the extra punishment. You just give up on the play.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Okay, so we got 5. It wasn't pretty, but we got something.
Sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this quarter.
Cantrell got the first down to the 37.
And they knock him down, but he got
Okay,
past the line to gain.
so we're getting something.
Starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
Oh my! Oh no! Yes, touchdown! Yeah, baby! Touchdown!
I love the execution on that play. Great
Patrick Cantrell with that touchdown run. Hell yes! And we're gonna take the lead with the extra point. Patrick Cantrell is just, oh, he hit the hole. He basically went untouched after he hit the hole, and he was gone. Cantrell with another rushing touchdown on the year. Woo, man.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Kick is up. It is
The extra point
good.
makes it 7-3.
Ball game is now 7-3.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kick is up. It is in the back of the end zone. There will be a touchback. Okay. So let's see if the defense can put together another stop. And they don't. Virginia Tech gets on the board with a touchdown, taking the lead with just under 2 minutes to go in a third. We'll be picking up the ball at the 25-yard line.
Here come the Irish back on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to. And this sophomore
I should have threw it. I should have threw it.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to...
Oh, nice catch. Nice catch by Landon Cole there. We're down to 3rd and 5 now.
Body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Sinclair Wright with the nice catch. He gets to midfield.
Exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what that...
And they got him for the sack.
I should have
And they've
moved up a
been
little
waiting
and
for
ran
something
for
good
it,
to
but
happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see
ooh,
they're generating this
almost. I
pass
thought
rush.
I was going to get it.
3 sacks on the game so far.
All
Let's see
right,
what they
so
find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43.
let's do it.
He's looking downfield to throw. Using the back as a receiver on
Well,
the screen.
it didn't go the way I wanted it to,
Nicely. He tried to
but
find his way to the marker, but it'll
got
be
something
4th
out
down.
of it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping
Kick
drives alive? Right
is
there,
away.
tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 1st
Damn.
and long. You're
Okay.
getting the ball back.
Picks up the
Go get some
ball,
yards.
25-yard line, 45 seconds to go. Let's see how the rest of the quarter, let's see what happens. So we get a stop with 10 seconds to go. We're going to get the ball at the 10-yard line. We're just going to hand the ball off, go into the half.
Points on the board right before the half.
I think we're going to get the ball in the 3rd quarter, so we got that going for us.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any
we're just going to let it go.
First half in the books.
All right, so we're going into the half. We're down by a field goal, and we're going to try to get ourselves back up on the board.
A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
The Hokies will boot it away to start the second.
All right, so we're picking up the ball to start the 3rd, and we're going to kneel it down here in the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25.
So we're going to pick up the ball on the 25.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here.
God damn!
Get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, he got the catch. Good
It's a game of
catch.
first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes.
Cantrell with the catch. He gets up to the 48.
The defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Big time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoff. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy
Got a
gives
yard.
them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right.
Damn it!
What a grab by the defense. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead, move on to exchange of possession. I don't get anything, so thank God. Okay, so we're going to pick up the ball at the 17.
Here come the Irish back on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession
Only got a yard.
switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense,
Let's see if we can get something here.
For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring.
Son of a
If you
bitch!
can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with
Okay.
They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Got that one.
He's got an open man.
Got down to the 44.
Down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Yeah, admit that.
Offense. On the ground, it's Cantrell. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he's wrestled to the ground. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down and shoot. And I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go there.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Okay. Give me a second.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Okay.
Been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. He's right on target. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
There we go. First and goal down to the 6.
Gets down without taking any punishment.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. Turning to the running game on first and goal.
Down to the 1.
Down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know.
Okay, so we got 4.5 minutes to go. We've got the ball at the 30. We're getting ready to kick it off. And the kick is away. Check gets the ball. Down to the 19 is where they're going to pick it up at. Alright, so let's see what the defense can do if we can pick another stop. Keep this. Yes, we do get another stop. We actually get an interception from one of our, I think that's one of our corners or one of our safeties. Let's see where we end up with the ball at. It's going to be interesting. All right, so we get the interception. We end up with the ball at the 15-yard line. There's a little over 2 minutes to go. We're up by 4. Goal is get this down to the 2-minute warning.
Unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think.
So we're going to turn on the 2 clock function.
On this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side.
Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so we got 2 minutes to go. We got the 2 clock function on. They're going to start using their timeouts.
They'll line up for a second down play. The give as they work on that clock. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
All right, so we got 1:56 to go. We're going to snap the ball. We're going to get the ball up to the 48. Got positive yards.
Uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Okay, so we got 2nd and 1.
If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Running back
Trail got to the yard. Actually got past midfield.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll try the run.
Trill got 5.
Before the defense bottles him up.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them.
Okay, so we are.
They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work.
Looking at 2nd and 5.
This game. He has to continue playing well.
Cantrell is still in the backfield.
There on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll give it to the back.
Oh, got 4.
Before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense wants to drive.
Didn't want Cantrell back there.
I'm good with that. So you run that play.
Okay, he got the first. We're up to the 31. Game's going to be over. We're going to kneel on the ball. Now we're going to let the clock run out. So the last few seconds are going to run out. We're going to slither out of, we're going to slither out with a win. But, hey, a win is a win. 14-10 over Virginia Tech is a win.
A win is a win is a win.
Amen to that.
Doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy lot.
So we got the win.
Pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those. That's pretty to me.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay, so we're going to pick up the win here. We're going to win the game 14-10. We move to, I forgot, I didn't even really see what the record was. All right, damn, we're getting so close to getting that next level. Come on. All right, we're going to pick up the win 14-10. We're going to move to 8-2 on the year. Tech is going to drop to 5-4. Hopefully we get into the top 10. God, I hope so. Let's see. All right, let's see where we're going to end up at. All right, we got one. We got Marco Stewart from Caramel, Indiana, the 4-star quarterback, has committed to Notre Dame. We got defensive end Kevin O'Leary from Dedham, Massachusetts, the 5-star D end. Yes, baby. We got one. We got him. All right. So we got Brendan Secor from the Bronx, New York, the 4-star outside linebacker. We also got Malik Rowe, the 3-star kicker from Hilliard, Ohio. Yes. All right. So we got 4 more recruits signed with letters of intent. Awesome. And we actually will move up to number 9 in the country. So we've got a quarterback coming in. We've got another DN coming in. We've got an outside linebacker coming in, and we've got a kicker. We've also got the other quarterback, Alex Humphreys, He has hit his top 3, and we are sitting at number 1. We're the only team to offer him a scholarship at this point. Wow. We've also got Brett Stuper. He's sitting at number 2. Ohio State looks like they may pry him away. Yeah, okay, we're okay with that. Denton Isaac is sitting at number 1. R.J. Hooper is also sitting at number 1, as is Valim Taput. And they're all sitting at number 1. They've either gotten into their top 5 or their top 8. Stuper and Humphreys have gotten into their top 3. We're getting good. We're getting better. Patrick Cantrell named the Independent Offensive Player of the Week against Virginia Tech. He had 22 for 154 and 2 scores. All right, so let's take a look at that CFP top 25. So we jump into the top 10 at number 9. Nice. All right, so let's take a look at the bracket and see where we would be in the bracket since we're in the top 10. Let's see where we'd be at. Ooh, all right. We would be... Ooh, okay. So this looks interesting now. All right. So we've got some interesting. Huh. Very, very interesting. So we would... So at this point, we would be facing Stanford, who is sitting at number 7 in the bracket, who, ironically enough, we play at the end of the year. So we very well could be jockeying for position on a playoff spot. So we may be... Ooh, so that, yeah. At this point, that last week matchup could very well... It's going to be an interesting... It's going to be an interesting final 2 games. Yeah, this is going to be fun. All right, so take a quick look at the team schedule. I'm going to step away for a minute. I need to take care of something. All right, so it's going to be senior night against Washington State. They are 5-4. And then we'll have the bye week, and then we'll have the game at Stanford. So we'll have senior night coming up against Washington State, and then we'll have the final game at Palo Alto. Like I said, I'm going to step away for just a minute because I gotta pee. So I will be right back. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay. Needed to needed to step away for a minute. I had to take care of something because, well, frankly, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. The call of the wild's gonna call you. So you got to go. All right. So we are back up here right now. We're getting ready to. Oh, we're getting ready for Senior Day. Yes, it is Senior Day at Notre Dame. Given the fact that they're playing so horribly, given the fact that it's Washington State and how horrible they're playing, I'm wondering if maybe I want to go a different route here. Okay, so it's taking a minute. The video's taking me up, so let's come back up now. Here we go. Alrighty. I'm debating on what I want to do. I really want to get this year over with. Well, okay. I want to get the regular season over with and get into the playoffs before I go back to work Saturday night. So I'm thinking that I'm thinking about just going into the game, sending the first half, seeing how the first half plays out. If it ends up being a blowout, maybe I'll jump into the fourth quarter just to see how, just for some highlights. But I don't know. You guys got any? You guys got any? Well, do y'all have any? To my one viewer that's following along, do you have any issues if I was to do this? Because I'm really thinking about doing this because after this game, I've got the bye week, and then I've got the Stanford game, and then I've got the rest of the last of the weeks to flush out before the season's over. I'm thinking about just basically doing like a quick sim of this game, and then going from there. I don't know. I'm thinking about it seriously. And I know it's senior night and everything. Senior night's a big deal. Let me check my roster real quick. I want to see if I've got any. Where are all my seniors at? Let's see. Let me check my roster. Okay, so I've got no seniors at quarterback. I've got no seniors at tailback. I don't have any seniors at wide receiver. Jesus Christ, I've got a young team. Fuck. I didn't realize it. Okay, so my seniors are on the offensive line. Ooh, okay. Oh, alrighty. Looks like most of my seniors are on my offensive line. Ooh, wow. Okay. Yeah, except for the tackles. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, most of my seniors are on my offensive line. Okay. And then I've got a D tackle, two middle linebackers that are seniors, another outside linebacker. So the majority of the seniors are going to be coming off of my defense. Yeah, I could see that. Alrighty, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to play this game. I honestly don't. I think I'm going to do a quick send for this game. Just get in, send the first couple of quarters, see what the score is. If it's close, maybe I'll jump in and play the third quarter. If it gets out of control, I'm just going to keep rolling. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do because I kind of want to get this done. Plus, I mean, it's not like I have anybody major on senior night. So, yeah. All right. So since it's the final game for senior night, I'm gonna break out the Kelly Green jerseys. And we're gonna bring them in for senior night. So here we go. Oh, shit. All right. So here we go. Washington State against Notre Dame, final home game of the year. We're gonna see how this is gonna happen.
Welcome to the house that Rockney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegan renovated and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Okay, so we're going to start with the ball on defense. So we're going to go ahead. We're just going to send the first. We're going to send it quarter by quarter, just see what happens. All right, so first quarter comes to an end. We're down 3-0. All right, let's see what quarter number 2 brings us. All right, we're down 10-0 going into the third. Okay. All right, let's see what quarter number 3 brings us. Because at this point, I'm curious. I'm scared, but I'm curious. So let's see what quarter 3 brings us. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right. All right, I'm getting in. I'm all right. I can't have this. We can't get shut out here. All right, so I'm jumping in for quarter 4. This is not happening.
He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They struck it out.
Shit!
The defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards.
Defensive coordinators always
crap. That was not
batting
good.
at the football and trying to punch it out.
All right, so we're down 17-0. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. It sucks. Okay, we got to get on the board.
Here come the Irish back on offense.
We got
When
to
you're
get on the
playing
board.
from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive,
Shit!
David. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? He's looking to throw, getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and
Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Great. So we got 1:45 left. We're down by 3 scores. We're in trouble. All right, let's just. Oh my God, we're gonna lose the game. You got to be kidding me. So we're gonna lose this game 17-0. Jesus Christ, man. Yep.
oh, that was a
So we
pretty
lost the
rough
game
showing there, but
17-0.
this team just couldn't find a way to
Unfortunately,
get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it.
okay, so we fall to 8-3 on the year. Unfortunately, we took a 17-0 loss on senior night. It did not go the way we wanted it to. This is awesome. All right, so, oh, damn. Okay, so we get a 5-star commitment from Quintarius Garbutt from Royal City, Indiana. Lawrence Rambo is committing from Stockbridge, Georgia. Okay, so we get 2 commitments. We lost Stupor. He's committed to Ohio State. I knew that was a possibility, unfortunately. Okay, so unfortunately we fall to number 18 in the country. And we've only got one more game, which to Jaden Ashbury is named Defensive Player of the Year, Independent Defensive Player of the Year, 5 total tackles, 1 for loss, and 1 sack. All right, so we got a bye week, and then we've got the Stanford game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move up anybody who's signed. Take Stupor off since he has committed to Ohio State. So right now we have 14 commitments, and we've got, looks like we got a lot more to go. All right, so we're going to look. Anybody who's ready for visits. Okay, we've got 4 players that are ready for visits. We need to see. Okay, damn it, I don't have any more visits left. Damn it, I don't have any more. Hopefully, maybe just by offering them a scholarship, maybe we can get something done. All right, so we've got. Okay, we got the quarterback. We still need to tackle. We got 1. We still need a tackle. We got 2 on the right side. Defensive end. We've got 3 targeted, but we don't have anybody signed, and then we need somebody, and then we need a strong safety. So we'll check the D ends and the safeties. Okay, so we have 1 that's ready for a visit, but we can't sign them. So Isaacs, Hurley, and Hooper are all ready to go. Let's see. And Anger he's there. We just got to get him to sign. All right, so we're pretty much, it's going to be whatever happens, happens. Okay, so we got the bye week, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so we got a commitment from Rashad Hurley from Washington, Maryland, and that's it. We lost another guard as Daryl Vidora. All right, so we moved up to 13 in the country. We lost another guard as Daryl Villador committed to Texas. He was from Scottsdale, Arizona. All right, so we're down to the final game of the year. Stanford is the number 4 team in the country. They're 9-2, 6-2 in conference. With number 13 in the country, we're sitting at 8-3. Okay, so Hurley has signed. That now gives us 15 commitments. So out of the 24 targets, we have gotten 15 signed. We've got 9 more targets left. Man, this is going to be an interesting class. Oh, wow. Okay. We're actually sitting at number 7 in the class rankings. Our top 5 is the quarterback, Garbutt, and the defensive end, O'Leary. Wow. Holy shit. Oh, wow. This is cool. Alright, so... Ooh, ow. This is going to be crazy. So we've got, still need a left tackle. We still got 2 other right tackles. Okay, so defensive end, we gotta get this other strong safety signed, I think. We gotta get Anger signed. If we get Anger signed, I think we'll be okay. We gotta get him signed. Alright, let me see. It's just a matter of just getting him to agree. Maybe we get him, maybe during the off season we can recruit him a little bit harder and see if we can get something signed. Okay, alright, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this final game out of the way because it's. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the Heisman watch as we get ready for the last week of the season. Emmett Hodges is sitting at number 1 on the list, the quarterback from Miami. Malik Nelson from Boise State, Lenore Sellers from USC, Jerry Rochelle from USC, and Austin Novison from Oregon. A very senior-heavy Heisman Trophy, with the exception being the wide receiver Jerry Rochelle. I had to put my money on it right now. I'm thinking it's going to be either Emmett Rogers or maybe Malachi Nelson from Boise State. I mean, I just don't see one of these guys being able to win it right now. Although if Emmett Rogers does win, it'll be interesting because he is a sophomore. Okay. Sorry about that. Thanks, Harrison. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. It's the final game of the season. It's Stanford and Notre Dame. What was I doing? Oh, shit. All right, look at the bracket. Okay, so wow. Okay, so wow. Okay, so the top four teams that just stands right now, it'd be Miami, Oregon, South Carolina, Coastal Carolina at 4. Jacksonville State would get the other automatic qualifier at 12. Stanford would be number 5. It'd be Penn State, Tennessee, Colorado, USC, and Washington, Ohio State. If we can pull off the upset against Stanford, I pray that it gets us back in the rankings. I want to go to the damn CFP. I don't want to be stuck playing a fucking mid-level bowl game. That's not my style. So let's just get in here and let's see if the defense can. Let's see if we can pick up our 9th win of the year, go and finish the year 9-3 and Stanford to 9-3 in the process. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just get into this final game. We're on the road. It's going to be the game of the week because it's number 4 versus number 13. The question is, can we pull what is going to be considered the upset? Or will Stanford pick up their 10th win of the year and make us look like fools and possibly drop us out of the top 20? Okay. God damn it. Let's go ahead and get into this. You know what? Let's see. Does Stanford have any? Let's do their all black uniforms. I'm gonna go with. Let's see. No. Let's go with the current away. Let's go with the all white first for Notre Dame here. Yeah, let's come and go with the all white for Notre Dame here. Okay.
Welcome everyone to the farm in Palo Alto, California, home of the Stanford Cardinal, where so many legendary players have built their legacies here over the decades. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 13 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. Joined here in the booth.
Nice and cold outside.
Let's get to the action on the field.
All right, so we're going to start off on defense here. Stanford's going to end up with the ball. A cold night in Palo Alto, California, but considering the time of the year, not that surprising.
So Stanford's offense going to get the chance to start.
So we're going to be looking to break their streak as they won last year 34-27.
Well, one thing we know is you work.
So here we go. All right, so we get a stop on the first drive. A punt return by Cam Williams. They kicked it from their 30. So let's see where they end. See where we end up. We end up at the 45-yard line to start things off. We're good with that. We can handle that. All right, toughest rankings 23. Ooh. Here we go.
Hands it off from the gun.
Cantrell moves up. He gets 5 yards. He gets 5 yards on that first carry.
Throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll run it from the gun.
Ooh.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Okay.
Kirk, you played in plenty of
We're looking at 3rd and 5.
How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out.
Good catch. Down to the 30.
Two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Cantrell gets up to the 23, picked up 7.
2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Cantrell's going to get the 1st down, get up to the 17 as he picks up 6. Nice run there by Cantrell. Swellen is in the backfield now as Cantrell gets a rep, gets a spell. Picked up 3, well, picked up 4.
He's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
So here comes 2nd down.
Cantrell's back in the game.
Down here in the red zone.
He's going to take the handoff and got 4 down to 3rd and 2.
I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation.
He got the 1st. He's up to 1st and goal at the 3.
1 down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the 1st down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a
all right, so we're 1st and goal at the 3.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run it in on
first. Got the touchdown as Cantrell gets into the end zone.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity, this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT.
Pick it up, it is good.
7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Notre Dame 7, Stanford 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
All right, he's going to kneel it down. They're going to pick up the ball at the 25. Okay, so offense got stomped. Oh, shit. Okay, so Josh Ringer scored the touchdown. I did not know that. I thought Cantrell scored, but damn. Okay. Shit. So our third running back was the one that scored. Wow. Interesting. All right, so we're picking up the ball at the 37-yard line. We're up by a score.
From the shotgun, handoff.
Cantrell. Oh, look at that run. Look at that run. He gets up to the 42-yard line. Yes, baby.
Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates.
Oh, they stopped that one quick.
He has for a big gain and a first down. Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Okay, that only got me 2 yards.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's
7. Got the first.
Makes the stop very close.
Okay, so we're looking at 7 yards. Josh Ringer is back in the backfield. He's going to take the pitch. Run. Not going to get it. Damn. Damn, we got stopped. I was trying to cut back and just got sucked into the defensive end, unfortunately. And Stanford's going to score. They're going to tie the game at 7. Oh, man. Damn. Okay. Okay, so we're going to pick up the ball at the 25.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Cantrell gets up to the 29 as he gets 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this
a
chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
All right.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for
all right, we got 4.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Ooh, Cole with the first down to the 28.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a hand.
Crap. Still got 2 yards, even though it was bad.
Try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to...
Hopa with the catch across the middle. He's down to the 7-yard line. It's going to be first and goal. Whew. See if we can get lucky here.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Throw to the running back in the flat.
I only got a yard.
Moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Coming up, second down and goal.
So Cantrell's back in the backfield again. Second and goal. He's going to... Oh, got taken down right before he crossed the goal line. We're sitting at the goal line. Third and goal from the 1.
I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that
shit
and try to overpower that defensive front.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quick.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let it go down to the 2-minute warning.
To put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh. You know what? I'm going to take the 3 points.
So you're on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. They're set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here.
Got the field goal. It's 10-7.
I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So we're under 2 minutes to go. We've got a 3-point lead. Kick is up, it is away, and there will be an overturn. He's going to kneel it. But we're under 2 minutes to go. So let's see what the defense does. And they get on the board. Ooh. We got 10 seconds left. They got on the board with a touchdown. They made it a 4-point lead. We are at the 25-yard line. We're going to go into the half. Unfortunately, down. But
from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Okay, all right.
Tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
All right. They're saying Hail Mary. I'm saying the hell with that.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5
Well, they wanted to call.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
You know what? Screw it.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Screw it. I know where I want to go. There's 2 spots I want to go.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take it.
And that's going to get picked.
And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this.
All right, so we're going to pick up the ball. We're going to start with the ball. Second half. We're going to return it to the 16.
That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field.
Let's see if we can put together a drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Copa with the ball across the middle. He gets 7 on the first play.
After a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Handoff. Cantrell gets the first down and more up to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can
got
break
2.
off some big-time runs. That makes them block
Up
just
to the
a little
34.
bit harder, knowing what he's potentially
Quillen
capable
is
of
back there. Ooh.
Offense getting set.
I remember when he broke one
Quarterback drops back.
early last.
The secondary.
Oh, Quillen gets the first. He gets up to the 43.
Is good enough for a first down.
We got 5 minutes. Quillen back in the backfield again. Cantrell taking some much needed rest. We got 4.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
And Clay Wright got the first down up to the 45.
First down yardage.
First down.
A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it.
Up the middle. Going. Oh, he drucked him. Down to the 21-yard line. Damn. Jesus. He hit him hard.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see
got 9 on that one.
Following a play like this.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play.
Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder about Cantrell. He hasn't been. And they were coming.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their.
You know what? I'm going to do.
The 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Let's run the zone option
Here
here.
we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They're going to run the option.
Oh, come on. I made the pitch.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit.
All right, so we're going to get the field goal. We're unfortunately we're down by a point, but we've put something. All right, so we got the extra point. But we got the field goal. We're down.
And now the kickoff team will boot it away.
So let's see what the next drive can get us.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25.
So they're going to down it. They're going to start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so we're going to pick up the ball at the 41-yard line. We got 2 minutes to go. Yep, 2:14.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Okay, so Cantrell is...
Handed off to the running back.
Oh, damn, Twelling
Nice run.
trucked somebody.
What I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Okay, so we're down to the 29-yard line. Cantrell's still not in the game. What? I'm scared.
They'll feed the back again. Looks like a player is down injured.
Stanford's Jacoby Murray is down with some kind of injury. Okay, so it's 2nd and 3 from the 21. Let's see, let's run the RPO here.
Second down after that previous play.
Not you, fool. Damn Siri.
He'll hand it off.
Wellen gets the first down up to the 15.
Before they finally bring him down.
I hate Siri
Just stick
sometimes.
with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this.
All right, so we're up to the 15.
Down, then you can pull
Okay, something's up with Cantrell. He's not in the game. He hasn't been in the game for a while. Oh, touchdown! Right. Touchdown by the Irish, and we take the lead going into the final quarter.
We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll bring in the jumbo formation as they try for the 2-point conversion.
Hang on. Think about this one for a second. Let's go for a pass instead.
Comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
I think I know where I want to go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Damn it! Knocked it away.
The defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That keeps the score. Notre Dame 19, Stanford 14.
Okay, so we're gonna kick the ball.
The team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Kick it away. It's going to be into the back of the end zone. Oh, into the end zone. He's going to take it to...
Start at the 25-yard line. And the Cardinal offense back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick.
All right, so the defense is going to try and take over. We're going to see what happens. And they get another score. They're up now by 3, 22-19. Fourth quarter, they got a touchdown from Benji Blackburn or Elijah Brown. I don't know. I have no idea who the hell threw the touchdown. I really don't care at this point. All right, so we're down by 3 with 5 minutes to go. We're at the 25, so let's see if we can get things going. Okay, so yeah, Cantrell he's hurt. Damn it.
The shotgun handoff here.
Oh, Wellen gets 2. Or that was Hussein that got 2. I'm sorry.
What I've been always always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line.
There we go. There we go. Hussein takes the jet sweep, jet pass.
Bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The running play gives the offense.
Back in there again. Got KK Smith on the slot.
First down. Looking to throw the football.
Smith makes the catch across the middle. He's just before midfield. KK with a nice catch.
After that completion. Handoff to the back.
2 yards. Past midfield.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal.
Oh, man, that could have been bad.
Going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Oh, that could have been bad.
Defense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
Copa is sitting.
Back. We're going to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's
Williams ends up being short.
Wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain.
4th and 2.
For the first. It's 4th down.
We got to go for it here.
Looks like they're going to go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there?
Yes, he can. And he got more.
They've got him, but
we're up to the 37.
For first down yardage.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands.
Come on, baby. Yes, there we go. Got 7 on that play.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2. We're up to the 27.
That first down marker, inches away from it.
3rd and inches. We got 3 minutes to go.
Space is a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it?
Got it. First down in more. Down to the 11-yard line.
Picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so we're down by 3. We're at the 11.
His hands, he knows exactly where to go to pick up the first down, and he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
Can we get into the end zone?
1st and 10 now. We'll hand it off.
Hand off. He's going straight up the middle. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
They jump in front here in the 4th.
We got the lead back with that touchdown run. I think that was Jeremy Twellen who got that run, and man, did it come up big. Okay, so we've got the lead. We're up by 3 with 2:41 left. We're going to go ahead and kick the extra point. Extra point is up, and it's good. We are now up by 4, 2:40 left. Okay, so we got 2:41 left.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
We're looking at. Here comes the kick. The kick is up. It is away and into the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. They will
thought about coming out,
kneel
but
it.
instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well.
Okay, so let's just, you know what? Let's see what the defense does, because I just want to see what happens. So let's see what happens.
First down here for
First 10 coming from the 25. 2:41 to go. Let's see what the defense can do. Can the defense make a stop?
They're now throwing here to start the drive.
They're going to throw. Oh, knocked it away. Second and 10.
Deflected before he got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Okay, second down.
Looking to throw.
Second and 10 from the 25. Damn, he. Oh, son of a bitch. And they're going to score.
It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Son of a
They
bitch.
claim the lead here in the final quarter.
They took the lead
This is why they love
back.
this guy so much is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
He beats the coverage, and it's just, man, well, I don't know what the hell happened. The good news is they're going to kick the extra point. We're going to have over 2 minutes to go.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3.
So they're up by a field goal. They're up by a field goal. We're going to get the ball back. And we've got 2:28 left. So we can pretty much sit on the ball for the rest of the game. And
So it'll be a
so
touchback. Ball
Chantrell.
spotted at the 25.
Okay, so, all right, let me take a look, see if everybody is healthy. Okay, yes, but no. I don't have anybody. Unfortunately, my senior defensive tackle, Donovan Hintz, is out with a torn labrum. He's going to miss this week. He'll be back for bowl week or the playoffs, depending on what happens. But nobody else is hurt. Nobody on the offensive side, thank God. All right, so we've got 2:28 left. We're picking up the ball at the 28-yard line. Okay. All right, so we've got 2:28 left.
Offense back out on the
Ball's
field.
on the 25-yard line.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Set.
For a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. They go backwards on first down.
Okay.
Second and long from the 19. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Set.
Pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Stanford. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return.
Oh my God.
And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play.
Oh my God, we're down by 9, fixing to be 10. Over 2 minutes to
Let's not forget, give
go.
credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna. Yeah, this is not.
Set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here.
Okay, so we're going to get the ball. We're going to get the ball after the extra point.
And it comes out of the 25.
Okay, so we're down 10. 2:10 to go. Honestly, I want to see what our offense does. And unfortunately, we give up the ball. We give up the ball with 1:08 to go. We're probably not going to get the ball back, which is unfortunate.
Well, so much emotion.
So we're going to lose this game, unfortunately. And we're going to unfortunately end up with another loss to end the year.
This one hurts.
This one really hurt.
Because of the bad blood between the two teams.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So Elijah Brown ends up being player of the game. Okay. So unfortunately, Stanford gets the win. Okay, so we fall to 8-4. Stanford is going to finish the year at 10-2. We do level up to level 42, so we do pick up 10 coaching points. That gives us 12 in total. We're unfortunately going to finish the year 8-4. Stanford is going to finish 10-2. Don't know where this is going to put us with CFB. I'm assuming not in a good place, but I don't know. We did get another commitment. Alex Humphreys from Richland, New Jersey, commits. That gives us 3 quarterbacks, I think. We also, okay, so we got a tackle. So we've got our right tackle, Kenyon Krinzel, is in his top 3. We're ranked second behind Penn State. It doesn't look good for us, but you never know. Okay, so we fell out of the rankings, fortunately. We are pretty much in our bye weeks to end the year. We're pretty much done, unfortunately. So we have 16 recruits signed. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 more unsigned. We've got, let me see here. Oh, damn. Not one of these things. We've lost 2 in a row. We've got 3 weeks to go. We've got week 14. We've got the conference championship week, and then the final week, the Army-Navy week. So we've got 3 weeks to go. See if maybe we can get some more recruits signed and try to get our asses in gear for the off season and going into next year. Okay, so yeah, that kind of sucks. Still need a left tackle. We got one signed. We're targeting 2 on the right side. Strong safety. Okay, so is there any? Okay, let me see. Visits can't be scheduled till the off season. Shit. Oh, damn! This is awesome. Okay, so unfortunately, we cannot make any visits. They want us to upgrade coaching skills. Let me see. What is the recruiting? Okay, so we haven't maxed out recruiting. Strategist. You only want 8 out of 10 for this. What is this? Oh, really? Okay. Alright, let's upgrade that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go through the bye weeks. We're going to go ahead and sim week by week. Get these last 3 weeks done. Books. So we lost tackle. He signed with Ohio State. We had 3 other players, 2 defensive ends and an outside linebacker, go down to their top 3, and we're all number 1 on there. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky. And take a look at my staff. Okay, everybody on my staff is still under contract. That's good to know. I want to upgrade my staff. I think so. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade my staff. I'm sorry, I'm firing OC. Okay, well, I'm firing the OC. I'll look for a new OC I'll look for new OC next week. Okay, so we're at that point of the year where it's boom or bust. Okay. So we've got nobody else is left. We dropped 1. We're gonna have to hope and pray we get something out of this. Okay, so we go through another week. We did get a commitment from outside linebacker Villemie Tapua from Folsom, California. We got 3 other players that are in their top 3s, and we are highly ranked in their top 3s, I think 1 or 2. We're number 3 for the tackle, Vernon Dorge, and then we're number 1 for the outside linebacker and number 1 for the safety. Gotta get these guys signed. Damn. Okay, so got 1 more bye week. We'll have to try to see what we can do about our roster. Okay. All right, so the conference championship week has happened. Jacksonville State has won their conference. Buffalo won theirs. Colorado beat Cincinnati. Texas State beat Coastal Carolina. So Coastal Carolina is probably falling out. Tennessee beat South Carolina. Tulane beat Rice. Colorado State beat Fresno State. Miami mollywopped Virginia. And USC took down Oregon. So that's going to make it very interesting. So as we get ready for the final week, let's take a look at that CFP top 25, shall we? Okay, so we've got Miami, USC, Stanford, Oregon, Ohio State, Tennessee, Washington, Jacksonville State, UAB, Texas Tech, Coastal Carolina, Oregon State, Texas State, South Carolina, Georgia, Virginia Tech, Kentucky, Tulane, Kansas State, South Alabama, Wisconsin, Boise State, Texas A&M, Penn State, and Utah. Going into the final week, what do the bowl projections look like? For Notre Dame, right now, I don't know. We are not listed on anything. Really? Right now, USC, Jacksonville State, Tennessee, and Miami have the byes. And we're not listed on the bowl game yet. That probably won't happen until after the year is over, unfortunately, since we are not in college football 25. Okay, so the awards finalists, Emmett Hodges is up for Player of the Year. He is being chased by Jerry Rochelle, Lenore Sellers, Jaden Rashad, and a host of other players. Head Coach of the Year is looking at Matthew Warmack from Jacksonville State. Best quarterback, Lenore Sellers. Defensive player, Equan Taylor from Texas Tech. Defensive back, Zaquan Patterson from Miami. Best running back, Jordan Lyles from Miami. Patrick Cantrell is 6th. So that's damn good for redshirt freshman. Best receiver is Akeem Ofaladi from Ohio State. Emmett Hodges is right behind him at number 2. Nobody from Notre Dame is on this list. Lombardi, Equan Taylor. Nobody from ND is on this list. Lenore Sellers is looking at the United's Golden Arm Award. Best defensive end looks like it's going to be Equan Taylor. Nobody from Notre Dame on this list. Interior lineman, it looks like it's Sam Sledge from Nebraska. Again, nobody from Notre Dame. Walter Matthews from USC is looking at the best tight end. Again, nobody from Notre Dame. Broyles Award looks like it's going to go to Brad Westbrook from Miami. Or somebody from Jacksonville State. Best linebacker, Sakena Moore from Liberty. Best center, Sam Sledge. Lou Groza, looks like it's going to be Kyle Condroy from Iowa State. Best punter, Dennis Cunningham from Eastern Michigan. Best returner, Jeremiah Mecklin from Oregon. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to have a good end of the year. Let's get this bye week out of the way. Let's see what happens as we get ready for bowl season. Okay, so alright, so damn. Alright, so we're up to, looks like we're up to level 43, I think. Let's see. Did we get more to, so Emmett Hodges wins the Heisman Trophy. He finished the year with 65 receptions, 1,168 yards, and 17 scores. And we are in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl against Nevada. Damn, that sucks. So we're going to be facing a sixth 6-6 Nevada team in the Idaho Famous Bowl. Damn. Okay, so not the way I wanted to end the year, unfortunately. I'm gonna go ahead and damn, I've been doing this for almost 3 hours. Shit, I lost track of time. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead, call an end to this. I will pick up at the bowl game probably sometime this afternoon or tonight, depending on what time I get up. I will alert people when I'm getting ready to get started. I will make my presence known on X that I'm getting ready to go online. I'll let a couple of people know, and we'll go from there. Again, thank you guys for following along. I've enjoyed this. This has been a blast all year. I cannot wait till next week. Get the new NCAA 26. Get on here and start running with the new NCAA. If you guys want to see me stream anything else, give me a holler. I'm on X at I believe I've got my X attached to my Twitch. If not, I'm on X at Assassin83, I think. Just give me a follow. Drop me a DM if you've got a game. If there's something else you want to see me stream, because I stream sports games big time. I do have MLB The Show 25. I've been kind of tinkering with maybe streaming that at least until college football is up, because I don't know if I want to start a new year. If I want to start the 2028 year knowing that the new NCAA is so close. But again, you guys want to keep seeing me stream this, just give me a holler. Give me a holler on Twitch or on give me a holler on X and just let me know. Drop me a DM. If you drop me a DM, I will give you a holler. I will read it and we'll go from there. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for this. It's been a fun. This has been fun for me, and I'm looking forward to next week with college football 26 and getting into that. Thank you. I swear, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next stream. We will do the bowl game against Nevada, finish the bowl season, depending on how much time that takes, we will try to get the off season done and get it done. Again, thank you. I cannot express how grateful I am for you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next stream for the bowl game against 6-6 Nevada, as we look to try to finish the year 9-4 and get off this damn losing snide we've been on. Again, thank you. I will see you later. Peace. I love you guys. Thank you.